Alright guys, what's going on? We've got War 3 here, Season 48, and, yeah, we're gonna have a Bishop, Iceman, and Kushala ban. I'm trying to decide when I want to start talking about the highlight or the low light of this war, and so I do die this war, and I'm going to slow that fight down a little bit just so I can show you guys kind of what happened and why I don't think I should have died. But either way, starting out here, Path 6 in Section 1, this has spiked armor. It doesn't matter, like at all. He's going to get like some physical resistance buffs here, so I'm like taking damage back, but not enough for it to matter at all. So very quick, easy fight. Next fight here is going to be Hit Monkey, and I'm going to use Colossus again. I'm using Colossus for almost every fight this war. I'm bringing in Toad for a Bullseye on Stun Reflect. So this Hit Monkey has Aggression Prowess. It doesn't really matter. Colossus just hits like so unbelievably hard. So my strategy for these tactic fights, just in general, if you're able to start out by parrying, then you should do that. If I'm not able, like if I'm on Path 7 or something, so I can't start out by parrying, or they'll go unblockable, or get like Damage Reflect or something, then I'll start out by hitting the block. But ideally, a lot of times when people want to try to start by hitting block, they end up having to like dex a few times to get the defender to back up, and they end up like stacking a couple indestructibles while they're doing that, so I'm trying to avoid that. Here, this is going to be a rank 2 Surfer on Path 8 in Section 2, Rich Get Richer, and there was a future Ant-Man right before here, and my friend Kyle took it. And then he also placed a couple of Odin buffs on here for me so that I can benefit from the Rich Get Richer. And I'm just going to be gaining power. So here we go. I'm up to my special 2 now. Gonna smash him with a special 2. I'm going to heavy, and I'm just going to throw my special 3. I could have just hit him. It probably would have been a little bit faster, but it's okay. So next fight here, this is the kind of the first, I guess, mistake I made this war. I double assigned myself. There's going to be like a cut in this video. I assigned myself 2 fights on the same island, and as I was like looking at it here, I realized that you can see I'm like kind of paused, and then I stop the recording. I go and figure out kind of what to do. My lines mate then went in and took that massacre. I was going to take him with Toad. And I have like an Odin Shock pre-fight here for this Zemo. Zemo is a little bit sketchy. People are putting him on hazard shift a lot, and that makes sense because anytime that you're immune to something against him, he gets a fury. So, or anytime that you shrug something. So you don't want to use like purifiers against him. And you also don't want to use immune champions against him. So for this fight, I needed the Odin Shock pre-fight, and my goal is to not hit him during the Incinerate phase. So here, I'm going to blast him with a special 2. And I'm just going to throw another one. And then I'm going to throw one more. I'm just gonna, I know it's gonna be unblockable, just gonna throw it into the ether. All of these are super simple, like 30-second fights. There's not much to them. Colossus is so good this meta. I don't think he's worth banning because he doesn't have like a lot of utility. He just has damage. Okay, so I'm taking this Bullseye here with Toad, and the instructions I give everyone when they're fighting a Bullseye, I remind them that his heavy is 1 dash back, so you only want to dash back once. If you dash back 2 times against him, you're going to get parried. If you dash back once, you will always miss, like he will always miss you with his heavy attack, and then you can punish. So I dueled him quite a few times with Toad just to make sure. Everything was great. I'm gonna hop in here, and this whole fight is gonna be on 50%. I might need to switch that actually. It's pretty quick though, I die fast. His heavy, I dash back once, and it gets me. So then here, I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna hit his block again. He was being super passive, so you can see I'm ticking for like 740. He's gonna hit me with a second heavy. So at this point, I go for an intercept, can't intercept him, and I need to apply a poison to him. That's what I need to do at this point. Maybe if I were smart, what I would have done. See, so right here, I can't apply a poison. I can only hit him one time, because now he has his evade. So I'm sitting here at 40%. I've hit him exactly one time. Brute force is back on me now. All of a sudden, the one dash back on the heavy is working again. Here, I apply a poison. I'm able to parry. But I don't have a special one. And the special one is where most of your damage is going to come from in this fight. So here we go. He has his killer instinct up again. So he can evade. I'm hitting his block. He's going to throw the special one. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to parry the last hit of it. And I'm just going to die here. His evade is up. I still don't have a special. Yeah, this was just like a horrible, horrible fight. I tried to recreate the spacing where I got hit with the heavy, and someone else tried to also. We thought maybe it was because I hit him with a light on his block, that I was like too close to him. But in duels, you know, that just didn't happen. So I don't know why that happened the way it did. So someone else came in, tried to clean it up. The other issue is that we had 3 bullseyes placed in our battle group. So ordinarily for Toad here, I would have like a horseman. You know, there would be stuff going on that would be more helpful. We had 1 horseman. It was for the boss. So here I decided to go with the power start 1. All of a sudden, oh look, the 1 dash back on the heavy works. I went PS1 instead of invuln here. Smack him with a special 1. Gonna hit his block, build up some prowess, parry the first hit of the special 1, parry the last hit of the special 1. Wait out his evade, not a big deal. He's gonna finish a full 5-hit combo into my block, gonna smack him with a special 1 again. Does like 80k damage. Here I'm waiting to get another special 1, gonna hit him with it again. It doesn't crit, unfortunately. Gonna hit his block again. And at this point, he's just going to die. So, pretty frustrating. I made like a boosting error here, using the invuln instead of the PS1. And yeah, just like such an ugly fight, and very annoying because I can't replicate what went wrong in a duel. I am going to take that fight again. I haven't yet, but I am going to, because I know it works. I know it's a good idea. I just need to not have spacing issues, I guess. So, my alliance ended up dying 10 times. Not great at all, but, you know, because we took the last 2 seasons off, our war rating is pretty low. And because, like, before our break, I think it was like almost 4,000. I think we were like 2nd or 3rd in war rating. So a lot of these alliances that we're facing are, you know, just hoping to pick up kills. They don't really care about diversity because they're placing, you know, duplicates of defenders and stuff. You know, if you're going to place 3 bullseyes, or if you're going to forego those diversity points, you could get more bullseyes on defense, I think, without losing as many points. Actually, that might be wrong. I was going to say you could duplicate in like another group. Either way, the multiple bullseyes were super annoying. We soloed 2 of them, died twice to 1, so I guess it was effective. But yeah, so pretty frustrating for me. I'm still really enjoying this tactic. I know not everybody is, but I am personally enjoying it quite a bit. It's definitely hard. There are definitely some placements that can that have very limited options. I definitely still don't think that Bullseye needed to be in the pool. I don't think that Serpent particularly needed to be in the pool. It just feels kind of like, you know, they're creating these new, what they call like 5 out of 5 defenders, and Bullseye is just, you know, he's so stupid. Like, you block, you take damage. You dex, you take damage. You know, he has like an evade. He just has so much stuff going on. That his options, like the options to take him, are so limited that I don't think he needed anything more in his kit. He was getting defensive kills last season on that one eye open node. Or, I'm sorry, the Stun Reflect Mini. He was getting kills there without a tactic, so I think, you know, it's kind of silly. But yeah, so I guess, you know, we started off 3-0, as we should, since we had our first war in Tier 2. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and good war to these guys. I will see you in the next one.